origin from which silence is the essence of pure intelligence. It is the origin from which everything in this world arises, though this silence is beyond the grasp of our senses. It is the source of the body, the world, and all that exists. It creates, preserves, destroys, and nurtures everything. We are not separate from it. We are one. When this pure energy merges with the mind, it manifests as thoughts, desires, and individual intentions. In this state, we become lost, disconnected from the awareness. That is our true nature. In pure awareness, there is no noise, yet all noise originates from it. There is no mind, yet all minds belong to it. There is no action, yet all actions stem from it. It is the ultimate source. To return to this source, to become one with it, we must release our individual identity. Just once, let go of who you think you are, and you can tap into this pure intelligence. To know this intelligence, humility is required. You must bow your head, fold your hands, and approach it with a heart full of sincerity, acknowledging, I do not know, only you know. When you do this, with genuine humility, it reveals everything, keeping no secrets. Those who deny the existence of God or a higher intelligence will not see it revealed, for it comes only to those who believe. The Bhagavad Gita, a sacred scripture in Hinduism, emphasizes this point. It instructs that this knowledge should only be shared with those who believe, those who have faith. It is a secret meant only for devotees, not for those who doubt or argue, for arguments arise from ego. The stronger the ego, the more argumentative we become, questioning everything. Questioning is not wrong, but openness is crucial. A simple mind, one that accepts things as they are, can more easily tap into this intelligence, while a skeptical, doubtful mind faces greater difficulty. If you truly seek to know, it will guide you on your journey. This intelligence desires to reveal the truth to you, but only if you're genuinely interested. It knows you better than you know yourself, understanding all your past and future. To move from individual identity of Vasura to a universal one, you must stop creating your identity through intentions and desires which manifest as thoughts. Ignore these thoughts, those about people, things, plans, and you can tap into the silence that pervades everything. This silence is the primordial soul, pure and untainted, without birth or death. While the mind comes and goes, the source remains unchanged, eternal. The source has no religion, no name, no form. It is pure energy, vibration, within us and around us, animating everything. This energy is all-pervading, capable of anything. To truly connect with this source, you must internally retire from the world. Give up everything. your role, your job, your responsibilities, while still fulfilling them externally. Internally, you must relinquish your identity, remaining only as a pure observer, neither accepting nor rejecting, as if you are not there, as if you are nothing. This nothingness is the gateway to the source. In the beginning, when you tap into this silence, it may take time to stabilize. The noise of the world, the minds of others, can become overwhelming, making you sensitive and withdrawn. This is a natural response as you settle into this pure energy. The bliss of this newfound state can be so intense that you want to share it with everyone, but words often fall short. Most people may not understand or even care, but occasionally someone will resonate with your experience, and through your presence, they too may begin to awaken. Our individual likes, dislikes, and desires perpetuate the cycle of birth and rebirth. But when the ego merges with the source, these mental impressions lose their power. There is no one left to carry them forward. We all are this pure awareness. It is not something the mind can comprehend or the senses can experience. We are the experiencer beyond the mind's grasp. To truly understand this, we must move beyond the lower level of ego, where we function as organisms, and return to the pure energy from which we came. We all experience this pure energy as in deep sleep and nirstata serena, when the mind ceases to function. This is why we love sleep. It brings us back to the source, Kindle, each night. Now, strive to remain in this source unstia while awake. Awaken from the dream of this world. When the true reality is unknown, the dream world seems real. But once you know the truth, the illusion becomes clear. For some, this realization comes suddenly. For others, it is a gradual process. As you come to know the truth, your dispassion for the world grows, and you develop an affinity for the divine energy. There are no stages, no need for multiple lifetimes. Your commitment, openness, and constant attention will lead you to merge with the source. Do not call it meditation or a practice that you engage in for a set time. Meditation implies an object and a subject, but Brahman is not an object, and the one who meditates must also disappear. Self-inquiry, by contrast, is different. It challenges the very existence of the meditator and the act of meditation itself. It asks the fundamental question, who am I? Who is the one playing all these roles, doing all these things? When you turn your attention inward, with enough intensity and duration, the ego disappears, revealing its illusory nature. If it can disappear in one person, it can disappear in all of us. Perhaps we have not tried hard enough. Perhaps we're still too attached to the pleasures of individuality. No one is testing you. You must be your own examiner. We all know just how much interest we have in the things around us. Why not direct that interest, toward pure awareness? This pure awareness, Kisol, has no intentions, no desires, and therefore no restlessness. It seeks no rewards, no outcomes, because it does not act with doership. Whatever the result of any action, it remains unaffected, always in a state of supreme bliss. Our minds condition us to believe that certain tasks and results are important, but this is an illusion. Once we move beyond the mind, we find freedom. Real freedom. People often mistake freedom for the ability to choose and act according to their desires, but this is merely the free will of the mind, not true freedom. When we follow the mind's commands, we become its slave, living in fear and conflict. Beyond the mind, we are fearless and in harmony, one with everything. This energy is pure love, without any intention other than to love all. It cannot hate, for it has no conditioning. Unlike a person who is predictable based on their conditioning, this pure energy is unpredictable. Even the one through whom it speaks does not know how it will respond in any situation. It lives moment to moment, while a person plans endlessly, only to see those plans turn to dust. In this world, everyone is planning, and yet the world is moving toward chaos. It is not the poor or uneducated who create wars, but the wealthy and intellectual, those who have developed the technology to destroy. Without acknowledging the divine spark within us, we become like devils, driven only by the mind.